This writing is Positivity is a Source by JethroCool. Like, so the link to the video will be the description below. Go in second match. So let's into this writing in 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, how's it going? You might notice the scenery change, and that's because I've officially moved in with Esther. Woo! Anyway,
Yeah.
let's talk about positivity, as we often do on this channel.
Positivity.
Everyone you see on social media, including myself, if they're portraying themselves positively, portraying
Yeah.
themselves optimistically like I do, of course I am positive and I am optimistic, but I'm not that 100% of the time. And I hope you guys know that, man. No one can be positive 100% of the time.
Yeah.
Negativity is always at the door waiting for you to let it in, but you
Yeah.
can't let it in. But of course, we often do, because it's very tough. You know, the title of this video is Positivity is a Choice. However, it is a very tough choice, especially if you deal with depression, anxiety, suicidal thoughts, like I know many of you guys do. Have you guys ever worked with someone who's just overjoyed to be at work? They come into work with a smile on their face. They're ready to take on the day.
Yeah.
And they keep that smile on their face the entire shift. 8-hour
Yeah.
shift. This person can be working 40 hours a week. They're still just excited to come into work. And it's not like they love their job, you know, some of them might. But I've come to the conclusion that people like that, man, it's a choice they make. It's definitely a choice they make.
Yeah.
You know, you could choose to go into work and say, oh man, this sucks. I don't want to work my 8-hour shift. I don't want to do this. And typically that's the choice I make, dude.
Yeah.
Or you could say, you know what? I'm already going to be working 8 hours anyway.
Yeah.
I may as well try to make the best of this, right? And that's what I mean. It's a choice. You can choose to be that. And it's a tough choice because the negative choice is always easier to make. It's always easier to be negative, you know? But that's the thing, is if you want to be positive, it's a fight that you have to put up. Imagine a fight between two boxers, right? This guy on the left here, he's real strong, and this guy on the right, he's pretty strong. This guy on the left will still lose if he's not even trying to fight back, you know? If you're not trying to fight the negativity and you're not trying to be positive, then you're going to end up being negative all the time. That's kind of the common response for a lot of shitty things that happen. Let me show you guys 2 examples of this. First one is back in probably June or July. No, this was July, because I had quit Chick-fil-A. I was working there for 14 months. I quit rather impulsively. You know, I was having some mental health problems, and I basically just said, like, I am not coming in today. And it ended up paying off because of the YouTube stuff. But it was still a pretty shitty thing to do. Now, a month before I quit Chick-fil-A, I had made a skit about coworkers who, you know, don't like when things change at work. And in the skit, I used Chick-fil-A as an example because I was working there at the time. Now, one of my viewers, I presume, was watching shorts, and he scrolled onto the skit. And he remembered that I had quit Chick-fil-A, and he saw that skit, and he thought it was a newer video of mine. So he left a comment, and he said, hey, JethroCool, I think this is kind of, like, insensitive, and it's kind of, like, stupid that you're posting this because you quit Chick-fil-A impulsively. Like, you can't be, like, making fun of Chick-fil-A like that. And it's a pretty valid comment, honestly, assuming that the video was newer, but it wasn't. And I knew that, and I kind of went off on them. I was having a bad day, and I just went off, man. I was like, hey, you should have fucking paid attention. Like, the video was older. You don't know shit. Like, blah, 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 blah. And I chose to be negative that day. And that guy responds a few hours later, and he says, JethroCool, what the hell? It was just a misunderstanding. Why are you being so rude? Like, blah, blah, blah. And I read that comment, and I immediately felt ashamed, dude. I felt so bad. And I most likely guarantee I lost a subscriber that day, and I lost someone who genuinely enjoyed my content and was just concerned for what I was doing. And I totally could have chose to be positive. Of course, I had a negative reaction to what I had just read. I felt angry when I read it. I felt hurt when I read it. But that doesn't mean I had to respond with anger and respond and make this other person feel those same things, you know? I could have taken the higher route and I could have not responded. Or I could have simply responded with positivity and said, hey, it was just a misunderstanding. You know, I posted this video a month ago. And I still regret that, even though, it's just one subscriber, one fan. Still regret that, of course. Now let me show you a recent example of the opposite. On my live streams, as you guys might know if you join them, we get a
Yeah.
ton of trolls. And the trolls' favorite thing to say about me is that my eyes are spaced apart. Which, by the
Oh,
way, I don't even
really?
think that they are. But we got
Ah,
one the other
special
day,
part. You
and he
don't know.
said, Jable, your eyes are in different zip codes. And I thought it was funny, so I laughed. And, because people say those things to me all the time, I'm a little insecure about it. Um,
Really?
but I chose to respond with positivity. I laughed at myself and I said it was funny, man. And not only does that shut down the troll, because the troll doesn't want to like tell you your eyes are far apart if you're
Yeah.
if you're just laughing and you're having fun.
Yeah.
Not only does it shut them down, but it kind of lifts yourself up. Of course, it's harder to respond with positivity, and it's
Yeah.
not a choice that you're going to choose all the time.
Yeah.
Sometimes we get trolls, and I'm like, dude, you're a loser. Like, I straight up just say like stuff like that. I respond negatively. Side note: the best way to respond to an insult is just to laugh at yourself. It
Yeah.
makes you feel better. If like your automatic response is to laugh, it makes you feel so much better. Anyways, man, I want to end this by giving you guys a little piece of advice that you can use. And I'm not going to lie, I don't really use this a ton. It's something that I need
Yeah.
to start doing more, but when I do it, it actually helps. Start with a smile. Whether it be when you wake up, when you go to work, when you go to school, whenever you need to do something that you need to do, and you're not sure whether it's going to have a positive outcome, just go, you know, just try and start with a smile and go from there. Choose to be positive at the very start. And then, if shitty things happen to you, that smile might fade. That's okay. But just try and start your day off by being positive. Try to start your school day off by being positive, your work day, anything like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, I think positivity is absolutely a choice that you can make. Like I said, it's a very hard one. You're not going to pick it all the time. I don't pick it all the time. I struggle with it daily, and I'm sure you guys struggle with it daily. But it's very possible, and we're going to get better at it.
Yeah.
So, as Matthew likes to say, stay positive. See you guys later. Subscribe.
Manu. That was positivity is a source by JethroCool. The link to the video will be in the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one.
Matthew likes.
So, comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. Subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in the month. Bye. So, yep, stay positive. Yeah.